So here's 2nd and 4. Now we've got whistles here before the snap, and I believe this is going to be on Washington. The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9. Throwing again is Tannehill. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Off play action, Tannehill. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. Play action. It's Wilson. Steps away. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
That's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now it's Wilson. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 41-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. This is the tight end Fant. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
Strong coverage by Washington, and now 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Again, Wilson. Completes it to Fant on the right side. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
For Cooper Kupp, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw again, Wilson. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, that's the rookie from LSU, Grant Delpit. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Wilson's pass intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. That'll be taken about a yard deep, and no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The second half starts with a carry by Jones. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw is Wilson. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. On 1st down, Jones. Past the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
This will be caught at about the 5. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. Now Jones. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Ronald Jones, his 3rd touchdown now on the year as the Ravens push further out in front. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Ravens 21, Washington nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Devon Hamilton in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15.
By the Ravens.
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of the player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Wilson. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Complete.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's Wilson to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on 4th down. Now it's Wilson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Noah Fant with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
The score, Ravens 28, Washington nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
At the 45-yard line.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Big yardage that time for Washington, and even 40 yards. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. This is Carson, and he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got you.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Chris Carson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And Washington able to close the gap just a bit. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. He's got it to bring it back to 28-7 now.
Makes the score, Ravens 28, Washington 7.
Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
28, Washington 7.
They'll run on first down. Jones. And he's got this down to the 35. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
He's got his big tight end, Fant. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Well, the second down throw on target, and he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now Jones. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
Taken down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Wilson. And this is caught at the 8. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Ronald Jones with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Ravens will extend their lead. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Yannick Ngakoue leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. To try again after the sack. Tannehill. This one into the hands of Metcalf. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
34-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
Tannehill's pass
A gain of 6 there on first. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
At the Ravens' 38-yard line.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Throwing again on second down. Tannehill.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
To the air again, Tannehill. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Washington.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
At the 32-yard line.
Again, Tannehill. Looking left side, and it's complete.
That's good.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. From the red zone now, Tannehill. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. Point after now from Catanzaro.
The extra point.
It's good, and it's now 35-14.
Makes the score Ravens 35, Washington 14.
Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
22 yards.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down.
Wilson wants to throw it. That's caught over the middle by Fant. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Throwing again here, Wilson. This is caught. And he'll be out of bounds. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. And he's able to put it through.
Makes the score Ravens 42, Washington 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Off play action, Tannehill. He'll find Metcalf. And he gets it down to the 32.
Complete.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line. Today's final.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just